1. All right, we're back here for our second match of the week here, week 5, Edge of Eternities League. We got a pretty big one here, I would say. We have one of our top players in the standings right now, Jack H. Have not seen his deck yet. Heard a lot about it. He's 18-5. So heard there's a lot of powerful cards and many survey mechans, perhaps. And he's up against Jordan, who we saw last week with his triple board wipe deck in the feature match pick up a win. He'll be trying to continue on. He's at 15-8, so pretty decent record, but does need quite a few more wins to push forward into the top part of the standings. What's Jordan got over there?
Jordan's got a plains and just drew another swamp in hand. Got a cryo shatter, and then a reanimate, Faller's Faithful, and Heartless Pillage. So
Yeah, so we saw last week he was basically playing like a straight 3-color Esper deck. He has Beyond the Quiet and Singularity Rupture and 0 Point Ballad. He just threw them all in there and hoping for the best. In Jack hands here, we got Cathedral of War on a mountain. We have Cav Landseeker, Voidforge Titan. We have a Sandstalker Moloch as well, and an Unfortunate Accident. I assume he's going to discard one or both of the black cards here. Or maybe the Moloch. No, yeah, he's just going to drop the black cards. No. Oh, he went for Mountain here. I don't know if I'm capable of discarding a land there, but...
does he have any other lands in hand?
He has a Cathedral of War, which is a colorless land.
Yeah, okay, he knows his deck better than we do, I
Yeah,
suppose.
he does get to crack his lander this turn, and then he drew another Land Seeker, so he's got back-to-back Land Seekers here to... I mean, can't play them back-to-back if you want to ramp, but he has 2 of them in hand here.
Yeah, kind of a tricky situation for Jordan over here with the Faller's Faithful, nothing really to use it on. So he's gonna reanimate his whole carver just to draw 2, it would seem.
Yeah, I mean, it's so you played a card, you have 2 cards are in your graveyard, and you have 2 cards in hand. So you kind of just played a 3-1.
Swamps on the top, so that's unfortunate.
So he kind of played like a 3-1 that said when it enters, discard 2 and draw 2. Kind of. That was kind of the end.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Not the worst in the world,
that
but...
that is not a strictly bad Magic card, what I just described, but it's not exactly what you want to do with your Reanimate and your Faller's Faithful.
Yeah, and another swamp. So that's 3 swamps and a plains in hand. That is just really unfortunate for Jordan.
And a Cryo Shatter.
So he's going to get his 3 damage in here. Maybe the Cryo Shatter coming down. Yeah.
I mean, he's got to defend himself here. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, if I'm Jordan, I certainly would like to believe that I'm about to draw some good stuff, but...
So with an untapped land here, he can now play his other Land Seeker as well. And then
nice.
Next turn, if he wants, he could trigger his Voidforge Titan with the Lander token. So looks like things are on his way. He's got his colors. I don't see white, but I don't know if he's playing 5 colors or 4 colors. But he has drawn one of the card I was mentioning earlier, which I believe he has 3 copies of, the Survey Mechan. And that card,
and in this situation, that's a pretty great card.
Yeah, that's like that's the exact kind of card you want against this sort of Jordan's deck, which is sort of like kind of a control deck with the 3 board wipes. I mean, hard to say a deck's like straight control. It's definitely more mid range. And
things have not been going Jordan's way. He drew a Starfield Shepherd, but his previous draw was a Dreams Laguna, which would be great if he had 2 blue sources. But yeah, I don't really see what Jordan can have here.
Yeah, with another white source, he can cast the card he just drew, which is a Elish Norn Grand Cenobite. So,
oh wow,
yeah, there's a reason he's got 18 wins and 5 losses, and
yeah, we're seeing it.
It's probably in part thanks to a bunch of the cards that we're looking at here. I mean, looks to be base like a Jund colors with then just putting in whatever other powerful cards he has. Looks like he's just going to try to end the game here.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I mean,
this is a tough spot for Jordan because now He's getting another card draw. He basically needs to chump and hope for one of his board wipes here, but not but
Hmm.
but not the blue
Pretty
one.
much.
Yeah, he's not even going to play a survey mechan. He knows about
Ugh.
the board
Yeah, of
wipes,
course,
so he
Black
says,
made it off the top for Jordan.
yeah,
That's not going to do it.
yeah. He Jack, I'm sure, knows about the board wipes, so that's why he just opted to not play the survey mechan there. Yeah, so as I suspected, his deck is base Jund, and he has a couple of white and blue cards hanging around there. But I think he just put like
And as you
every
said,
powerful rare, every land, every piece of fixing, and there you go.
yeah, I mean, if you're able to pick up enough land fixing, and then the landers are also just really nice from EOE, like it's very doable. And like you said, pretty solid Esper split, 778 with two command bridges. So
Yeah, it's a rough mana base. I mean, I don't. That's not why Jordan lost that game, but that's a mana base that can definitely turn on you if Arena decides to be cruel.
yeah, yeah, you would like to believe that at least one blue would come his way, but especially if you're not in green, which is or red, which are usually going to have the most landers.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like I'm running a deck that also is well, we'll see at in our last feature match. It's not as split three colors. There's definitely a splash, but it's like I don't have fixing. I'm just playing land sources and hoping to draw into my splash color. Can definitely be awkward at times.
Yeah, we got Jordan just kind of looking over. Hasn't made any changes yet. I imagine there's a certain sense of. I mean, it didn't really feel like we got to see much of what his deck could do, at least from that game.
Yeah, I mean his deck is centered a bit around having those board wipes and just being able to leverage those to gain advantage. And with three of them, there's like a good chance you're going to get one in any given game, so you can it's a bit more a potentially more dependable strategy than just when you have one board wipe and hope to draw it.
Certainly. No
Okay.
changes on Jordan's side. Anything from Jack?
He took out Collective Nightmare, which was a -3/-3. I think he added Tragic Trajectory, which wasn't in his deck. I might have missed exactly what he swapped in, but I saw he swapped out. It was a -3/-3. It's a Convoke card. Two and a black with Convoke. Yeah. So I mean, Jack's game was made a bit simpler by the fact that Jordan stopped playing spells at a certain point in the game. Uh,
Yeah, no. When the Faller's Faithful drew him two lands and then another land off the top, I figured his fate was sealed.
as much as I would like to say that Jack is going to mulligan to 5 because of his mana base, that's just not true. He just had one land in each of the hands. So
So Jordan does have one land, but he also has a world map and is on the
okay.
draw. So maybe he drew a Resentful Revelation.
Well,
So slow, but could get there.
of note, he actually put Jack on the play and opted to be on the draw because Jack won, right? So
Yeah, that is interesting.
So I mean, well, he said, I know both our decks are slow. I think the extra card's going to matter. His Jack's deck is going to be a bit more prone to mulligans because the mana's all over the place. That wasn't the reason why he had to mulligan. He just had a one lander both times. He does have
Hmm.
an Unseal the Necropolis, which is it's a recursion spell to get creatures back from the graveyard. He has Mourner Surprise, which is also a recursion spell, and he has Survey Mechan and a Sandstalker Moloch he just drew. So he can cast his spells more or less, but there's just no targets for
Hmm.
his recursion yet.
Yeah, over on Jordan's side, he has a good mix of draw and removal, and a Code Cracker Hound, and a Seize the Secret. So
Okay.
just looking for his white at this point, but he's got the card advantage for sure.
Yeah, I mean he's in an okay spot here. The Sandstalker Moloch is going to come down if yeah. So now Jack gets to cast the Sandstalker Moloch, which is pretty nice.
Finds his white.
and he gets to go look for a creature or land or permanent. Yeah, so that one's a 4/2 flash. If your opponent casts a blue or black spell when it enters, you can look at the top four and put a permanent into your hand. So pretty strong there. And he
Absolutely.
and he's got kind of the flagship card of his deck here, the Survey Mechan.
A nice little 1-2 here
Yeah, it's a fun
for
one. Yeah,
Jordan. Sir Megan's really the only thorn in his side at this point.
yeah. I mean, that Survey Mechan is going to get its value at some point, and then he can get it back over and over again, I suppose. But he still needs. Well, he could sack it. It'll cost 6, so he's 1 mana away.
But yeah, I mean, 2 Radiant Strikes, a Dreams of Laguna, Codecracker Hound, Grav Kill.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna unseal the Necropolis here. Get back. He's hoping to mill another creature to get back, and he did. Yeah, so that one is each player mills 3, and then you bring back 2 creatures. So he did find a creature among the 3 there.
Jack's deck certainly has the tools to grind, it seems.
Yeah, and I mean he made his mana here, even with the mulligan. He's still got what he needs to cast most of his spells. I think he's just gonna crack. Yeah, he has Virus Beetle and Beamsaw Prospector, but looks like he's just gonna use his Survey Mech in here, I imagine, because otherwise he would have played his creatures.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I wonder if he would use it on Vadmir. Oh, yeah. Thinking aloud.
I mean, yeah, he could. I mean, he's at 20. He's not under threat from it, but it can get bigger, and then it'll gain, I think, Menace and Lifelink. If it gets larger.
I believe so.
Oh, here's a very good doggy. Normally, I'm not
Do
a
you like
fan
it or
of
something?
the dogs, but I'll make an exception for this one.
So, Jordan's looking at Lunar Whale and Starwinder.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, Starwinder is could be a problem here.
Is there any interaction on Jack's side?
We got a tragic trajectory. That would be his way of interacting
So, with
with it.
one more mana, that could work pretty well with the Mechan.
Interesting. He's going to go after the Hound here rather than the Vadmir. He just says too much value. I don't care about a 3/3. I care about my opponent getting value. And
It
he's
certainly
drawn.
puts Jack back in the value race.
He's drawn another Survey Mechan, of course. Why wouldn't he?
I mean, it's real. He could reliably hit those.
Yeah, we're cooking.
3 is a pretty good density of survey mechans.
And now with 2 Command Bridge, he can fully cast any card that he draws here, including his. I think Elish Norn, the 5 white is probably the hardest card in his deck to cast, and he can currently cast it. So
Is that? I'm trying to remember. Is that the one that -2/-2
yeah,
and +2/+2? Okay.
that's the one. Yeah, like the
Just
original
fast.
Elish Norn. It was in the mom bonus sheet, Marching Machine.
Okay.
That's how it
That was
ended
kind of
up in League here.
during a time I didn't really play as much.
Yeah, that was originally from, I guess it was the new Phyrexia set from ages ago, but it came to us via Marching Machine bonus sheet. Yeah, we
Yeah,
got.
so Jordan seems really keen on just taking his time here, which is fair, but
I mean, he's got removal for things that aren't Survey Mechans, so
he
that's
does
not
have a
bad.
Swallowed by Leviathan, so I imagine that's what he's kind of pondering with this Gene Morph.
Yeah, might not want that to resolve, but he also knows that there's more Survey Mechans. Jordan is absolutely a player that will go check out the opponent's pool. So, like a Gene Morph and Mago, you can 1-for-1. Survey Mechan, you simply cannot.
Yeah, but imagine being at 12 life, the lander there,
Yeah.
and I mean, the Radiant Strikes would have been nice.
Yeah, and he says, I'm going to get rid of this Vadmir. I'm not a fan. It's getting too big. And yeah, he's got his Survey Mechan. He's got his Mourner Surprise to get back his other one. So It's all coming up survey
I,
mechan.
I'm a fan of Survey Mech in the deck so far.
Once you have three again, like I was saying with Jordan's three board wipes, like you could build your deck to reasonably expect to draw one in most of your games. Well, same with same with survey mechan. Yeah, once you have three of something, you could start building a coherent strategy that revolves around finding that card and casting it repeatedly.
Yeah, that was one of the interesting things about the Final Fantasy League is that the starting pools were tweaked in such a way that you were able to do that. And I will say, Jordan did just pull his Beyond the Quiet, so
Okay.
that is one board wipe in hand.
Yeah. Yeah, Final Fantasy I think was kind of like it became infamous for having all those doubles and whatever. Like, sadly, I could never do anything with my 5 copies of Marlboro, but they were there.
Yeah, no, I really tried to make my 3 Aerith rescue missions work, but
Three, yeah,
not quite.
that's amateur
Yeah.
numbers.
So the Resentful Revelation looking at All Fate Stalker, Jordan's own Survey Mechan, and a Servandum.
Which is it? The five drop Servandum?
Sorry, no, the 2-drop.
Okay, the rare one. Okay. I mean, probably got to be Survey Mechan, I think.
I believe so. I mean,
He has to try and keep
since he's
up
kind of
here.
holding that, since he's holding that board wipe in the chamber, like I wouldn't imagine he wants to commit too hard to the board right now, and the All Fates isn't really dealing with anything in particular right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So with one more untapped land, Jack can actually play the Survey Mechan and activate it. Looks like he did go for the Survey Mechan as we suspected.
He did
Actually, no, he can.
indeed.
No, he hasn't. He has 9 mana. Jack is commenting after seeing what was discarded into the graveyard. He's perhaps fearful of what lies behind.
He's not
Uh,
entirely wrong.
so with 9 mana, he can actually play the Survey Mechan and use it. And I think he's just going to leave up the activation because he suspects, he's not going to play into the board wipe. He's already shown he's not going to play too many things into a board wipe here. Jordan's kind of obligated. Maybe we'll see what he decides to do.
I mean, with this land drop, he can both cast the board wipe and potentially cast that Radiant Strike if there's any artifacts coming down. But yeah, I think he's just gonna have to do this. Man, oh man, that is just
Yeah, it's
so much
brutal.
value from these survey mechans.
Yeah, well, this is. This is. I believe this is his best. Pretty close to his best league to date here. For he's gonna 0 point ballot here and take his opponent's survey mechan. Here, I'll take that. Thanks.
No, he
The
just can't get enough.
the one I just played and the one I have in hand, not enough. We need more.
Jack is oh man. George just drew his own 0 point ballot, but unless he wants to go down to 1.
Well, if he goes down to 1, he'll then just die to the other survey mechan in hand for Jack.
Oh, that's because oh jeez.
Survey mechan the match. I will say this is a card we haven't seen too much in the feature matches, so we're really seeing it shine here. I know it's a big part of the format. I just like based on the way I build decks and like when I draft, Survey Mechan doesn't end up making in my decks a lot because I mostly draft 2 colors. So once in a while, I'll play a deck that it's good in, but you really have to be willing to.
Greedy Self has loved Survey Mechan. It's like, oh, I could happily squeeze in a splash because then it also pumps my Survey Mechan, a Fungal Colossus.
Throw in this land, throw in that land, All Fate Scroll. Yeah, it's powerful.
I mean, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid. I believe in the heart of the cards.
I mean, Jordan's just sitting there saying, "You had to take mine, really?"
I can't imagine Jordan's feeling great. I mean, it seems to be considering Radiant striking the Virus Beetle.
I mean, yeah, gaining life is good here. I mean, the other choice could be just 0 point balloting himself down to 1, but
Yeah, but at that point, I mean, I don't think if you're Jordan, you think to yourself, "Oh, he has another survey mech in hand. He'll just kill me with." But
Yeah, options are all of them aren't great. It seems. Yeah, I mean, Jack was saying before his mana base can be shaky sometimes, but I mean, when the power gets there, the power gets there. I mean, he's base. I would say green black are his primary colors. He could function in the early game if he doesn't have the other colors. He can get them eventually.
hmm
And again, the survey mechans do so much heavy lifting here. And he finally turned off the
finally turned
TVs
off.
in the Duskmorn background here.
Jordan is acknowledging the brutality of the survey mechans. Hexproof is a crazy keyword.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's just a keyword that doesn't need to exist for limited at least.
And he looks like he will seal his fate here, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, this is just
Oh, poor
this is
Jordan.
a brutal way to go here.
Oh no.
He's
The
he's
suspense he must be feeling.
he's deciding if he wants to go for the survey mechan here kill, but I think he's just gonna.
I mean, it has hexproof. What's he gonna do?
I would say this is a we'll call it a memorable moment as I've been known to call things
We
in the
got to
past
witness
here.
the survey mechan dominance.
Yeah,
Was that
this.
four survey mechans in game two for Jack?
Well, he cast one of them twice, and then he cast a second one there, and he took Jordan's that died to the board wipe. So, congratulations to Survey Mechan for winning this match on behalf of Jack H. And thanks for watching.